Hello! Let's check out my vinyl collection. First we have here Otric Tentacles, Jurassic Shift, and this is a reissue. The actual album is looking like this. Quite nice. And then there is an original pressing of Erpland here, and then also original pressing of Live Under Slunky. Great live album. Then this collection of reissues of 80s cassette recordings, Erp songs, There Is Nothing, Tantric Obstacles, The Bits Between Bits, Sliding Gliding Worlds, and finally Live Ethereal Serial live recording also. And then we have a Tangerine Dream Sorcerer soundtrack, original pressing, and then more Tangerine Dream Cyclone. I like this one very much. Tangerine Dream Poland, bought from Spain, and Tangerine Dream Underwater Sunlight from the 80s. I like this one also. And this one is also from the 80s. Le Parc. And also this one is from the 80s. Thief. Also soundtrack. And then Exit. Actually this one is also my favorite. I like very much Tangerine Dream. And also I like Klaus Schulze. Time Wind classic album. Mirage, also classic. And this one especially I like X double album. And one album from Vangelis. And then Pekka Streng Kesämaa. And then few David Bowie albums. This is Scary Monsters. Ashes to Ashes, nice song. For example. David Bowie Low. I think this is also original pressing from 1977, or at least from the 70s. Station to Station, some reissue, and then also original pressing of Young Americans. Let's Dance from the 80s. And then Hours. This one is mint green. Numbered edition actually. This one is 001144. And then Next Day and Heroes. You can see the similarities in the cover, in those covers. Heathen, and then finally Black Star. And then we are going to King Crimson albums. This one is what was the name of this album? In the Wake of Poseidon, I think it was. And then Lizards and Lark's Tongues in Aspic. Of course I have many other King Crimson albums as CDs also. So for example Red and the debut album is not here on LP collection. Jukka Tolonen, Passenger to Paramaribo. Paramaribo. But it's good album even though I don't remember its name. Montreux Boogie, great live album. This is good. This is not so good, but I still have it. This is okay, I think. Something from Germany. Also this one. This is good album. I like very much. I think it was a cover song. I don't remember the original, but Visionary Mountains, very good song. Helloween, Anthrax EP, and then this one is a great find from Record Fair, a Japanese edition of Among the Living. I think this was quite expensive back then when I bought it. Anthrax debut album, Spreading the Disease, and this one is, I think it was yellow. It was a Back on Black release. I think this is very good looking also. And then Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction and Lies. Kraftwerk, The Man Machine, Reissue, also reissue of Radioactivity. And then original pressing of Trans Europe Express. I think this was also a great find from Record Fair, as it wasn't that expensive at the time I bought it. I think it was something like 20 euros. Kansas. And then Kansas live album. I like this one very much also. I think in general I like live albums very much, because all live albums are great. Song for America. Yes. Supertramp. Breakfast in America. Recent Purchase. Crisis. What Crisis? And then also a Record Fair find, Crime of the Century, from the original master recording series. Very good sound. Jethro Tull, Stand Up, Stormwatch, Broadsword and the Beast, A, Benefit, and also about Jethro Tull I also have many of the classic Jethro albums as CD, like Aqualung and such. And also from Yes I have those all those classic Yes albums as in my CD collection, but here are the vinyl records of Yes I have. Yes, I have those. Drama. Going for the one. Oh, I didn't have more than 3 Yes albums as vinyl. And then Marillion, the debut album, Fugazi, Misplaced Childhood, Clutching at Straws, and then Asia Alpha. And then I have Asia's debut album as 2 different versions. The other one is a Japan edition. I have no idea which one is in better condition media-wise, but I think I will keep both of them. Camel's live record, or this is called Pressure Points Live in Concert. I also have a live record from them, a CD. Purple Rain, Doors, LA Woman from Doors, Michael Jackson classic. This one is I think an album everyone have in their collection, because this is one of the most best-selling records of all time. Bad. Then Canterbury's Scene from UK Caravan. Nectar. Another Nectar. I think I'm missing 1 or 2 classic Nectar albums which I should own also. Then Hawkwind. I think this was Record Store Day edition, which was this was orange. Then this one I searched very long time and I finally found it from Flea Market. And then Sonic Attack, very nice album also from the 80s. And then Chicago, few albums from them. These are named in Roman numbers, so not necessary to tell all of their names. This one is Collection. And Skeleton in a Closet, favorite of mine is Hard to Say I'm Sorry. Chicago also. And then Space Magic Fly, very, I think you might say, obscure Italian style disco from France. I think this one is even better album of them. The cover art is from Storm Torkersson. Okay, I had this one as cassette as when I was a child, so I think I had to buy it again as a vinyl. after that. Very nice Pet Shop Boys album. Left to My Own Devices is one of the greatest songs of them, and it's the opening track here. Actually and Please from Pet Shop Boys. And also I have almost all Pet Shop Boys studio albums, but the other ones are on CD. Eraser Circus. This one is from Copenhagen. I found this one from Sound Station, I think. And then City Boy. I think many of you might not know the band, even if you would know many of the AOR bands from the early days, but this one is kind of a hidden gem band from that genre. Journey compilation. Electric Light Orchestra. Time. Actually, I have more of the ELO albums in different section of my record shelf, so we come to that later. Isaac Hayes. Actually, this one is the first vinyl record I have ever bought, and this was a kind of a very cheap at the moment. I bought it in the 90s, but I have had it since, and it's a good record to play sometimes. This one is from my dad's vinyl record shelf. I don't remember actually anything about this, but I think it has good cover, and I think I might listen to it sometime again. Then a very good disco album, The 3 Degrees. I think I also found this one from Copenhagen sometime. And then this one is also from my dad's collection. I like very much the House of the Rising Sun version. It's over 16 minutes long. Latino vibes. And then very good funk album. This one is also recent purchase. And Donna Summer. Some Donna Summer albums. This one is without a cover. And this one is a Rick James album. More Donna Summer, more Rick James, Isaac Hayes Movement Disco Connection, and this one is very good, and this one is also from my dad's collection, and he doesn't even remember that he has owned this, so I have had good chance to take it from his shelf, and he doesn't even notice. And finally, Rick James, very good funk album. Okay, and then Joe Davido, some smooth jazz. Davido's Continuity. I think this was this kind of record. And then original Made in Sweden album from the 70s. This one has Finnish or ok. This one has Swedish and Finnish band members. From Finland there is Vesa Aaltonen and Pekka Pohjola. Nice fusion jazz. And talking about fusion jazz, also I have Frank Zappa's compilation double vinyl. Frank Zappa's discography is so wide that I haven't made up my mind which album I would bought from him other than this collection. Amandule second, how is it pronounced? Amandule second might be the right way, or Amandule 2, I don't know. But this one is a classic record of them, Yeti. This one is also Raise You. And then from Swart Records, Raise You of Paroni Paakkunainen's Plastic Maailma. Very nice cover art, I'd say. And then Kingston Wall, Swart Records version from 2014. And the second album of them also 2014, and this one is looking like this. Very nice. My Holy Grail is Kingston Wall Trilogy Complete Edition, and this one has much things inside. First there is the album, and then there is the album as an alternate mix from 2012, I think, originally. And this one is looking like this cardboard pyramid, like this, and also some posters from all of the albums. And then very obscure krautrock-ish stuff from west coast of Finland. This one is Pharaoh Overlord 6. Actually, yeah, I have to show this. How does it look? Very nice, very nice. I'd call this one as very nice collectible item. Also, this one is such. Also from Pharaoh Overlord. This one is their album number 4. Looking very nice. Also, I didn't remember it was also Splatter album. And then also Pharaoh Overlord number 2, and this one is number 1, their first album, and this one is signed by the band members. Also, Mika Rättö is not included in this album, but he has also his signature there. Very good collectible item as well. And then also Farah Overlord. This one is called Out of Darkness. Gatefold. This one is Jussi Lehtisalo and Tomi Leppänen in drums. Then Jussi Lehtisalo's solo-album Elin päivästä päivään. Also Jussi Lehtisalo's solo-album Maisteri. Eleonora Rosenholm's debut album, I think. Then Circle or Circle, but we call it Circle in Finland. An album called Pori, which was about their home city by the same name. A double album, this one. Yes. And then Jesters of Destiny, band from USA, which was originally active in the 80s, and this was their debut album, I think. Very nice edition as well. Siinai Sykli, and I have to show this one also because it's very nice splatter album. Then Musikgruppe Lux Ohr, or I don't know how it is pronounced, but it's a band from Finland, even though it sounds like it's from Germany or something, but it's from Finland, I think from Turku. Another one from them, and then a split album which includes Musikgruppe Lux Ohr and Hiskoudetria, and then one album from Hiskoudetria, some kind of a krautrock-ish stuff also. Then Oranssi Patsutsu. Okay, and then we have here Star One, or Arjen Anthony Lukassen's Star One, latest album, double album. And then Rick Wakeman's The Red Planet, very nice cover also, and very nice music inside. I have to give this one more listens. IEM, if you know this, you know this. This goes to the Steven Wilson category. Also, this one is Steven Wilson's single from 2020. And this one is a Record Store Day exclusive, How Big the Space. And this one is Ulvers and Sun O's collaboration, Terrestrials. Very nice album. This one I bought from Porto, Portugal. And this one is also from Portugal, and this one is a Portuguese edition. Okay, there was it was 10 euros. And Jean-Michel Jarre's Equinox, Rendezvous, Rendezvous. And then very good some kind of mood album, Words of Canada, The Campfire Headface. Okay, and then there's Carpenter Brut's soundtrack album. I think this was also very nice, yeah. And then Electronica 2 and the first Electronica album by Jean-Michel Jarre. Okay, and then some metal records, I think. There might be something else also, but mainly metal music. And one disclaimer here also, that I also have almost the whole catalog of Paradise Lost as CD, but I have one as vinyl also, this one. And then Borgnagar's Quintessence. Do I have to show this to you? I think yes. Oh yeah, this is very nice. Very nice splatter. I like those kind of things. This Borgnagar album I had already as CD back in the days, but now I have it as this version. Opeth made an album called Blackwater Park, and this is Blackwater Park, a name. I mean, a band called Blackwater Park, and their album Dirtbox. Okay, and this one is U2's Achtung Baby. This one is also found from Copenhagen Accord record store. Black Sabbath, Tony Martin era Black Sabbath. I'm still searching for the other one, Tyr. I think they are re-releasing Tony Martin era Black Sabbath back catalog this year. And this one is Live Evil live album, which was from Ronnie James Dio era. And Iron Maiden's No Prayer for the Dying. Wasted Years and Stranger in a Strange Land 12-inch maxi, single, double. And then Seventh Son of Seventh Son reissue, also reissue of Somewhere in Time and Power Slave. And then original pressing of Live After Death double album. Number of the Beast reissue, which has also Beast over Hammersmith live album, which is very nice. This is recent release from last December or November, I think. Peace of Mind, Killers original pressing from Germany, and also this debut album is original pressing from Germany. Very good original pressings here. And then Scorpions, Savage Amusement, Love at First Sting reissue, also reissue of Blackout. and also Animal Magnetism, then original pressing Love Drive, and Tokyo Tapes 2LP live recording. Then a very nice pop record from the early 90s, produced by Trevor Horn, Seal. And then another pop album, classic, Madonna's Like a Prayer. Prince, Sign of the Times. Talking Heads Naked. Finnish soul singer Nicole Willis and the Soul Investigators, Happiness in Every Style. And then coming back to Electric Light Orchestra, this is a reissue of Face the Music. Another reissue, El Dorado. Then Peter Gabriel's solo album and another solo album of him. Then Pink Mountain Tops. Can, another Can, and another Can. I also have Can's all the classic albums as a CD, like Tagomago and Egebayamsi, or how is it spelled? Then Talk, Laughing Stock, and a reissue of The Party's Over, which is, I think it was White Album. Yes. And then some Finnish prog music, Haikara, GF4, not sure about the spelling either in this, but this one is a gatefold, and Tabula Rasa, Ekkedien tanssi, this one is gatefold also, and from Swart Records release. Tabula Rasa, also their debut album, I think. Also Swart Records reissue. Then Wigwam Light Ages from the 90s, also Swart Records reissue. Pekka Pohjola Views, Pevit, Changing Waters. I also have Pekka Pohjola's and Wigwam's all classic albums from the 70s as CD. And then Jukka Hauru, guitarist from Finland. A good option for Jukka Tolonen if you have listened Jukka Tolonen too much, then you can change to other Jukka. Episode, and then Blues Section, which is a kind of a before Wigwam group there was this Blues Section group, which consists of some of the same band members. It has Jim Pembroke, Hasse Valli, Eero Koivistoinen, Måns Grunström, Ronny Österberg and Pekka Sarmanto. And Ronny Österberg and Jim Pembroke was also in Wigwam later. More Finnish progressive music. Some 7-inch records also. This was a Svart Records bonus 7-inch from the time of Trilogy complete edition release. And then tasavallan presidentti and tabula rasa. This was I think it was along with Ekkedien tanssi. And then some Pop-Liisa series, Vikvam live in studio, very nice. Jukka Tolonen band live in studio, also very nice. Jukka Tolonen Rambling Jazz Band live in studio, also very nice. Tasavallan presidentti live in studio. I think these all included also posters, and these are also colored vinyls. Let's have a look. Yep, this is blue one, for example. And for example, it includes this kind of thing. Yep, and then there's more tasavallan presidentti. Also Svart Records re-releases. Then there is Absoluuttinen Nollapiste, prog-related Finnish contemporary artist or band. And this was their early demo recordings from early 90s and reissued as a vinyl for the first time in 2018. And this one is No Man's Heaven Taste, which has original mix edited by Steven Wilson on A side and a remix by Jimmy Tenor on B side. Very nice. And then Rinne Radio, Stark. And then Nemesis Excelsior, which is still in plastic. Nemesis is one of the pioneering acts in Finnish techno-oriented electronic music scene, representing the more relaxed field of it. Yeah, I haven't listened to this one, obviously, because it's still sealed. And then finally we come to close, and this one is Night of the Vinyl Dead release, An Evening with Friends at Huvila by Amorphis. And I'm not sure if this is official release, but it still has very nice live versions of some Amorphis songs. And yeah, that's about it. This is all I have at the moment as vinyl records. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you like this kind of content, or if you like some Finnish guy making obscure cover versions of some music songs in different genres. I'm also on Instagram by the name Samperer Collection. I also put some pictures of my record collection there, also from my CD collection and DVDs and such. So yeah, thank you. Bye bye.